Hello everyone. Today we shall look into summarize and summarize columns functions. Summarize function, it returns a summary table for the requested totals over a set of groups. It has these main parameters, which is table argument, group by columns, and the name and the expression based on which we want to summarize. Each column for which you define a name must have the corresponding expression, otherwise an error would be returned. Group by column name must be either in a table or in a related table to table. Each name must be enclosed in double quotation marks. The function groups a selected set of rows into set of summary rows by the values of one or more group by column name columns. One row is written for each group. Similarly, in the summarize columns, it returns a summary table over a set of groups, but here you could notice that there is no table argument, and this function supports filter arguments. This function does not guarantee any sort of ordering the results. A column cannot be specified more than once in group by column name parameters. For example, here you could see the store ID is repeated twice, but this could not happen. These two functions are not supported for use in direct query mode when it is used in calculated columns or row level security rules. Here I would like to show you the sales data. Here you could see the data where I have date, country, distributor, brand, operator, and other columns. I would like to show you the summarize function by selecting the new table. Okay, here I'll write summarize table. Okay, here I'll write summarize. In the table, I'll write sales. In the group by column name 1, I'll input brand. I'll put a comma. Here I'll write the column name, which is sales, and in the expression I have written a measure which is total sales, which is sum of sales. I'll close the parenthesis, hit enter. Here in the summarize table, here you could see that my brand and sales are now available. Suppose that I want to provide group by my based on multiple columns, I can hit enter after the brand column. I'll include the sales operator column where I want to summarize based upon brand and operator. I'll commit. Here you could see that my brand operator, they are summarized and the respective sales is shown in the output. Okay, let us see similarly how summarize columns function work. I'll create a new table. Here I'll write summarize columns table equal to, I'll write summarize columns. Here you could notice that there is no table name. We could directly provide the group by column name and it will fetch the relevant table. Here I'll similarly write sales brand, comma, and similarly I'll write sales and I'll take the total sales. Okay, here I'll close the parenthesis and hit enter. Here you could see that after brand, by grouping it, we are able to fetch the relevant sales. If I want to summarize based upon operator also, I can include the operator, put a comma, and then click over here. Here you could see that our summarize table is now fetched by based on brand and operator. In the summarize table, summarize function, there is no filter argument present in order to filter the data which is present. Here in the summarize columns, we have the feature where we could include the filter condition. I would write filter function after the group by columns. Okay, I will include the table name which is sales. Here I would like to filter based upon the brand. Suppose that I want to filter the brand which is Apple. I'll write the filter condition in the third parameter. Okay, here you could see that I have written the summarize columns function and the third parameter I have used is filter argument. Once I commit, here you could notice that for brand Apple and for the respective operators, my sales has been filtered out. This is helpful in order to filter out based upon a condition. Summarize for columns function differ with respect to summarize in this aspect, and this is all for now. Please practice. Thank you for watching and we shall meet in the next video.